Right, Shade 45, we are back. It is the All Out Show. Lord Sear and Rude Jude, we're here. What's going on?
We have Emily Hope Morse. Should I say your whole name like that?
Sure, why not?
Well, how do people say it?
They say Emily Morse, Dr.
Okay.
Emily Morse.
You a doctor?
I got my doctorate in human sexuality
Get
a few
the
years ago.
fuck out
I
of here.
know, right? So anything you want to know, I'm in. About sex.
Every time we ever have like a sex expert on, it's just because they're like,
A porn star?
yeah, just because they've like
There you go.
fucked a bunch of dudes. But
Great. I'm like nice girl from Michigan. Sort of. No, I have had a lot of sex. But yeah, I started out with a podcast, like I was in my living room 10 years ago, just interviewing people about their sex lives and their relationships, because everyone's like, oh, I'm having the best sex, and oh, my relationship's falling apart. You know, we're no longer having sex. I was like, I gotta get to the bottom of the sex relationship. How do you have great sex and keep it a relationship? So that's where it started. And then I've done 2,000 podcasts, read every book. I was like, I'm just gonna get my doctorate
and that's what you did.
in San Francisco.
You're a
yeah.
fucking go-getter.
I am just like you.
You're from the 248. Actually, you're from the dude from The Simpsons is from Farmington.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
I think Growing, and then Paul Rosenberg is another guy.
I didn't know that.
You got a bunch of winners from your city.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I'll add my name to the list. I
Yeah,
guess it
throw
feels
your
very
guy-
good. I'm sort of humble about that.
Throw your hat in that ring.
Michigan people, we're good peeps, especially the people who got out. It's not so easy, like to leave your home, your family, and when you get out, you got to be a go-getter, right, to make it
Yeah.
anywhere else.
You got to immigrate.
You got to.
You got to
Yeah.
immigrate. Let's go back to this sex shit, because you're talking about. I run into a lot of chicks that they're with a dude, but the sex is whack.
Right.
What is in your experience?
Mm-hmm.
How many chicks are you seeing like that? What is the percentage?
What do you mean whack? Like they're not pleased? They're
Yeah,
guys.
their fucking man is not. They're not fucking them right.
Because guys, I think. So many
Break it
guys don't
down.
know what they're doing in bed. They really don't. And so women don't either. Okay, here's the problem. Women do not know their own bodies, and they don't know what makes them feel good, because how we're raised and socialized is how do we make the man look good? Like, especially if you watch porn, you're like, I gotta look sexy, I gotta look hot. And women don't spend enough time like masturbating, getting to know how to get themselves off, and then letting their partner know. So maybe their guy's bad in bed, but did they say anything? Because guys don't know. They're pounding away. They're like,
Yeah.
if she's like, wait, whoa, clitoris, please meet my clitoris here. You know, nice to meet you, the whole thing. I think they'd have better sex. But I also think a lot of men aren't even oriented, especially guys in their 20s. I think they don't really know that it's actually about her pleasure too. Like, you're going to get off, but like learn how to take care of her. So I always say, you know, communication is lubrication. Couples don't talk about sex. They really don't. So tell your partner, like, hey, this is what I need. This
Like,
is what I
hey,
want.
you shouldn't. That's not my clit right there. That's a labia.
Right. So you know the parts, inner labia, outer labia. And women, they don't, a lot of them just don't even know, or they're embarrassed to speak up, or they fake it. Because I know guys are like, no, every woman I'm with gets off. I'm like, okay, so then most of them have probably lied. Not that women don't get off, but they just, you know, a lot of times they do fake it because they don't know how to communicate what they want.
I remember I was seeing a woman for a long time, and I was just pounding away this one position, and finally I was like, yo, does this even feel good? Like, she's like, nah, I can't feel nothing in this position.
Exactly.
And I'm like, well, I wish you would have told me that about 40 sex times ago, because it doesn't feel that awesome to me either.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Women think that, because that's, well, a lot of people are learning from porn now. They think that, nothing wrong with porn, not bashing porn, but it is not the way you should learn how to have sex. I have no problem if it's titillating, gets you off. And so, yeah, that pounding, that jackhammer sex, that does not feel good typically to women. I mean, unless you're hitting her G-spot and her legs are back. Otherwise, it's just like, we don't feel it.
But-
and the inner third of a woman's vagina is the most sensitive.
But certain porn, like if you're watching like a girl giving head, that should be good, right? Like, at least.
Yeah, that should be, you know, yes, that's a really good point. So if you're watching like two women get off, typically that you could learn some good pointers about going down on a woman, which is something that you should definitely study. Yeah, so I'm not going to bash that completely. But again, a lot of it's for show. A lot of it is like for what visually is appealing to a guy. And also, every woman's different. So just because those two women want something, if you put like 100 women in a room and they're all naked and they're all masturbating, they would all be doing something different. And so then what do? Every woman's different.
Probably nut on
So
myself
you got to
or
figure it
something.
out.
So you got to talk to him.
You got to talk to them. You got to like, babe, does this feel good? Faster, slower? And you can kind of like, if you slow down, like I think another issue with men is that why women say they're so whack is because men tend to go really fast. And I always say, go 5 times slower than you think you need to. Like, take it all, go slow.
Enjoy that pussy.
Yeah, get into it. Like, eat it. Like, really, like, put your face in there. Like, get into it. And, like, you can tell, is she moaning? Is she moving her pelvis closer to you? Is she,
So there's little telltale signs that the woman is giving you that you need to pay attention to.
Absolutely. And if you're not sure, be like, babe, show me. Like, take your hand. Also, okay, it's masturbation month. Did you know that? Happy masturbation month.
I haven't even-
You probably didn't know.
I've been jerking off to tons of animal porn.
What do you mean?
Like chicks getting fucked by dogs.
Really? Yeah? How's that going?
It makes sense. It's masturbation month, so I had to turn it up a
And
notch.
there you go.
know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. So, right. Animal porn. Okay.
What?
Whatever gets you off.
I just need. I've been really filthy lately.
Right.
So
Do you
I
feel like
just-
you have to keep raising the bar for things?
It goes in and out. You know what I mean? Like just general sex lately. I just been like, yo, I just really need to be disgusting. Like I
Right.
just need. Like, is there like, should I dump cow blood on us?
Right,
and then
exactly.
fuck, and then, like roll around in feathers.
That's what's happening, man. Because guys watch stuff and they're like, okay, that was hot at first. And then they're like, let's keep raising the bar because your brains almost become desensitized.
This is the
It's almost like a
problem.
drug. You got to
This
keep
is-
like raising the, like
Yeah,
you become
this-
the tolerance,
Yeah, my porn tolerance
Right.
is crazy high. So
Totally.
now I'm over here watching a chick get fucked by a poodle,
Exactly. But
Oh,
how does
God.
that
which are
affect?
very smart animals, by
Yeah,
the way.
very,
y'all.
they know, do they know how to
Some
go
of the
down
most
on a woman?
intelligent. You just put. It's all it takes is some peanut butter, and they. Most
heard that
dogs
story.
are really good at that shit.
Guys, don't put peanut butter in your vagina.
Like, wait a minute. Is
people
it?
Don't
should
put a
put-
dog in your
Don't
vagina.
put a dog or peanut butter in your goddamn vagina.
I mean,
It's not good to put stuff like that. Use friggin' lube. Don't put anything else in your vagina. Penis is fine. Sex toys, awesome.
what about like a cucumber?
No.
Why not?
Oh,
That's
come
all our
on.
bodies ourselves, and they was like, "Fuck yourselves with a goddamn cucumber."
Yeah, I guess if you like wash it and purify it with some like really good stuff, but why not just use a goddamn dildo? Do you know how many great vibrators there are now and sex toys? And
7.
my fucking house
Yeah.
is filled, and my office, like it's the overflow. Every vibrator in the world, I must have 300, and I just got sent a Sibian. I'm like, what the hell do I do with this? Like, my house isn't that big. Like, Sibian.
Yeah, it looked like a little fuck saddle.
Yeah, it's like Howard Stern used to have all the porn stars on, I'm like, oh my God, thank you. And I'm like, what the hell? So it's awesome, but it looks like a horse saddle.
All right, to your point, a lot of men you need more and more and more and more. But on the flip side, I've been with chicks where they just have blown their clits out from using the vibrator way too much.
Oh, the magic wand or something?
Yeah, they're just going super hard with the vibrator. They're doing it like 4 or 5 times a day. And then by the time I get there, it's like her shit
Right.
is just blown out.
Is
dude.
that what, does she do in front of you, or she told you? She's like, I can't get off. I just had 6 orgasms, or?
Yeah, basically, she's like, my shit is a little.
Right. Okay, so the thing is, it is true that you can get used to masturbating in the same way, like over and over again. And women, I think vibrators are great because a lot of women just can't get off other ways, but you should mix it up. Like, turn down the speed, experiment with other ones. And the reason why, like, we laugh masturbation month, because every dude's like, every day is masturbation day. But it's like, just because you orgasm in one way, like a lot of women are like, I can only orgasm with like my, this part of my clitoris is being touched and moved. But it's like, I can't have a G-spot orgasm. But that's the kind of stuff, just because a penis hasn't gotten you there, doesn't mean that you can't spend some time alone with a vibrator and get to those different
Get to
parts.
those little G-spots.
So this woman who's saying she's numb in that one part, like there's other parts of her body, because we've got 8,000 nerve endings in the clitoris that aren't just the little button. There's like legs to the clitoris that are like 4 inches inside, like behind the labia.
Wait, hold up. The clit just keeps
Has
going.
legs. Oh yeah,
The clit has legs.
it's got legs, man. It's got legs.
What are you?
And so you're like,
Wow.
yeah. So just because she's like, I'm done, that's the only way I know how to orgasm, I'm gonna call bluff. I'm gonna say, spend some time. It might not happen the first time.
But is it fair to say that they have a mental block to it because they have
Yes.
conditioned themselves to only be able to come that way?
Exactly. And I'm saying unblock yourself and spend a month trying other things in the bedroom. And it might not happen the first time, second time, first few weeks because you're one way, but you will find that your body is filled with these erogenous zones that will get you off.
Emily Morse is here. 888-742-3345. What's the name of your podcast?
It's called Sex with Emily. And I've been doing it for 10 years. You can get it on iTunes. And it's like top podcast in sex. I give, sex, relationship tips. You can email me all your questions, feedback at sexwithemily.com. Twitter at Sex with Emily. People send me questions all different ways.
Well, people are gonna call you up right now.
Do it. Call me. I got you. I'm here for you.
888-742-3345. I don't really have any questions for you from me.
I got some.
What?
Okay. Well, I brought you some things first of all.
All right, let's see.
Because I was listening to your Howard Stern interview, which friggin' killed it. I was literally at the edge of my seat, and I've got total ADD, so I was like, fuck, you're so interesting with just everything you're talking about, but that you don't use condoms.
Wait.
And
I do use condoms.
Weren't you saying you don't anymore? Because I brought you the coolest
Let me
condoms.
see your condoms.
Okay.
I do use condoms.
These are called, and it's just smush because I stepped on them today by mistake, but okay, Skin. They're polyisoprene. A lot of women are allergic to latex, okay? These these are a friggin' dream. It's the closest thing to wearing nothing.
I heard them. It does look like these condoms been stepped on a gang of times.
I stepped on them today in the bag. The box was stepped on.
Emily, why these boxes look just tattered?
I know, last night I was sitting by the door and I stepped on them.
Did you find them at the bottom of a truck stop?
No, I've got hundreds of them. I'll give you more.
Condoms are fucking expensive, dude.
I've got 1,000 of them in my house.
Please.
I've got Skin. I've got Lifestyles. Those are my favorite because you said you use another brand. I'm like, you got to try these.
I'm a Durex dude, but you know what? I do have this. I was eating this chick's pussy, about to fuck, and then she's like, by the way, I'm allergic to latex.
Right.
And I'm like, for real? You couldn't tell me that shit before I ate your pussy?
Right.
So I had to like put on all my clothes, go to the store and grab this shit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's made of polyisoprene, which is a different material. And it actually, I've obviously tested them. I don't talk about anything I haven't tried. And it's thin, but super durable. And it's going to feel like really good to you. And
I'm going to agree with you.
No woman's going to be like, ouch, latex.
I'm going to agree with you. These, as far as, because I tried the early versions of these non-latex condoms. I don't think they were Skin, and they were awful. It was like fucking with one of those food gloves on.
Right, exactly. You're like, am I even in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's SKYN. You can get them anywhere.
This is the only honest, real talk. This is the only lifestyle shit I like right here is the Skin.
I love this. I knew it. I was like listening. I'm like, okay, what else can I bring them? I was like listening to your thing, and I brought you some stuff.
Because them other lifestyles back in the day, I always equate them or relate them to going to the clinic and then
they gave you lifestyles there.
They're just clinic condoms to me, and it cheapened the brand.
God, that's so interesting because they are so different now. They just sent me literally 1,000. I will drop some off for you.
I would love some.
And they have like cool like little bumps and all these different ones that just have fun like things going on. And I bought you some lube. Do you like lube?
I jerk off with the not the water based
silicone. I bought you some System Joe.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's silicone, and this one has banana flavor.
I'm gonna use this when I look at dogs fucking women.
Thank
you so much.
That makes me feel really good.
I want you to think about that.
I will be thinking about that. Whatever you got to do, but silicone lube is awesome.
I feel like there's a judgment there when you say whatever you have to do.
Can I
say that after everybody's preference?
I'm the least judgmental person on the planet, which is why I think people like my show because they always say like I really don't judge. I'm just like I don't know what to say about that. I'm not going to be like I'm not going to like advocate that.
Do you eat animals?
People have sex with animals.
Do people eat animals?
Do they eat them? Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather get fucked than ate?
I personally wouldn't want to fuck a dog, but
I know, right? Me neither.
I have no problem with guys watching porn and getting off on it. I don't know what else to say. I'm just like, cool. I really don't. I'm like. I wasn't even raised that way.
What do you think that's from?
That I'm not judgmental?
No. What do you think it is that I'm watching that? Because I have my own theory.
I think you are raised because there's maybe some you don't even feel that good about. It's like
the degradation.
Yeah,
it's the degradation
of the dog or the animal
of the whole experience.
Right.
Me watching it, her getting fucked, and the whole. It's just.
Right,
degrading as shit.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Pleasure and pain are so closely connected. So what we find pleasurable and painful, even emotionally, can turn us on. You know, even like the deepest, darkest things in our life.
That's why everybody was into that cuckold and shit lately.
Yeah, totally. Like watching your partner get, your wife or whatever get screwed by another guy. Because, it makes you feel so bad but good in a way. Because you're like, that's so mad. His penis is bigger than mine. But yet she's getting off. That's hot. But then I feel bad but so good. It's really, sexuality is confusing. It really is. But really, as long as I think a lot of people just worry about like, am I normal? It's okay. And here's what I got to say to you. I have no judgment but if you're like, I can't leave my house. I can't work. I'm watching 20 hours a day. I haven't eaten. I'd be like, okay, you got a problem. We got to talk. But if you're like home masturbating and you're watching it, no problem. Like and you're like a good citizen, humanity, like I have no problem with what you're doing. That's
Look
only
at me.
Yeah.
I'm a good citizen.
I think you are.
Fucking A, I am. All right, we're going to play
You're
a song.
from Detroit.
Yeah.
Everyone's nice out there.
I know, we're good peeps.
They're known for their niceness. All right, let's play a song, come back. You got a gang of calls to get through.
Love it.
Emily
for you.
Morse. Let's go.
This is the All Out Show on Shade 45.
We are back. Shade 45 is the All Out Show.
We have Emily Morse here. You have the podcast Sex with Emily. You do the Love Line show.
Exactly. I co-host Love Line with Dr. Drew and Mike Catherwood every Thursday night. So tonight on K-Rock. And you can also listen to it at krock.com anywhere. It's a podcast as well. That's fun.
Now, I used to listen to that shit back fucking...
In Michigan?
Yeah, I used to work
Me too.
midnight shifts at a factory, and I would listen to Love Lines while I was working the little line. And everybody... Like, I felt like 80% of the people got touched by their uncle.
Everybody, right? They're like, what age were you abused? You know, they just call it out.
Why is like
Everybody. I don't, honestly, it's more rampant, I think, than we believe it to be.
why don't they just make it legal? It's happening. it's like weed. It's like it's happening all
I
over.
know, exactly, right? Man, I don't know. And it just, you got to work through that stuff. Because that's the problem is that people think, oh, it's cool, I get it. Like, if you intellectually understand whatever issues you are, sometimes you just need to get into some real therapy and work that shit out because it'll keep manifesting in all your relationships. You won't be able to. Yeah, work that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Love Line. There's a lot of that calling in. People calling about a lot of things. It's a good time. It's a great show. I mean, it's on in 40 cities, syndicated. It's super fun.
All right, we're gonna do our version of Love Line.
Let's
right
do
now.
it. Let's bring it.
And you're gonna answer questions because you are a doctor. And
I'm a doctor. That's true.
let's go to Adam in St. Louis.
Hey, what's up, Jude?
What up, though?
Shit, chilling.
you got
What's up,
Emily
Dr.
here.
Emily?
Hi. What's
How
up?
you doing, babe? I
Great.
got a question for you. I've been fucking for a while now. I'm about your age. So I've been doing this for a long time. So I got a problem with if you have too big of a dick, do you always miss the G-spot? I've heard it's a couple inches in, and I'm hung a lot more than that, and I just feel like I'm never going to get to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've been with a lot of women. A lot of women should know where it is and be able to guide your penis so you don't stick it all the way in, but they can kind of move in the position so you hit it. Have you ever?
Can he short dick her?
Right,
Can you just
that's
like
what I
do
try
the
to
little
do. I
baby,
try to
like
go
Yeah,
down
yeah.
baby and try
baby
to find
pump?
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you do that?
I just tried to do it last night. I think it worked, but it's not really satisfying me if I'm only getting a quarter of my dick in.
Well, yeah, but you satisfy her and then you get off.
This is what you do.
She comes first.
Yeah, short dick her. Get you a cup of hot tea. You short dick her, and then dump some of that tea on your dick and pretend like it's like, oh, pussy. But
Yeah.
it's just hot tea.
Exactly. No, but she can get off and then you get off. Like, just make sure she's taken care of. You can also use your fingers. That's a great way to find the G-spot. For a lot of women, a lot of women cannot have a G-spot orgasm with penis. Sorry, guys.
What if
Use a toy. There's toys that are like curved that,
this is what I do sometimes, and it works with some chicks, is I put her on her back and then I cock them legs real so that her ass is up and her stomach's kind of curving in on itself, and then when I'm hitting it's hitting the top. My dick is hitting her G-spot.
Elevator, like put some pillows down under her butt so she's raised up. That's a good one too.
Yep.
So you put
But
the knees on the titties.
So I got it where my dick is hitting her stomach, the
Yeah.
upside of her stomach, or
Yeah. Do you know where the G-spot is? Like the inner wall of the vagina. Like it's like a it's like the wall, like the inner wall. So if you put your palm facing towards you, 2 fingers in, like a come hither motion, and you stick 2 fingers in, going towards like her stomach, and it's like a few inches in. It's like a bumpy spot. It's like a walnut
It's to the
shaped area.
left, right? If I'm doing it that
No,
way.
Well, no, it's
over middle.
different. No, it's like it's towards her belly button.
to the left. If you go in her pussy, bang a left.
Yeah, go
down
left,
2
then make
blocks.
a right, then go horizontal. No,
Yeah,
it's
look
different.
at it's right by the 7-Eleven. G-spot.
Don't get an Uber on this one.
But they should know, honestly, a lot of women, like, your fingers, she can show you, use lots of lube. It's important to always use lube because there is a stigma with lube. People think, oh, I didn't turn her on. But a woman's wetness this is a side note, public service announcement, that women, their wetness has nothing to do with how you're turning them on or not. So forget any stigma you
What
have
does it
with
have
lube.
to do with?
It has to do with
Her hydration?
It could do with her hydration. If she's taking any meds, the time of month. Certain times of month, she's got more wetness and not. Like,
What is the wettest season? When she's ovulating? Is that the wettest
it's different
time?
for every woman. It's totally different.
Yeah, how come pussy's like, sometimes
know.
you go to eat the pussy on the same girl and it's like 20 different vaginas depending on
Exactly. Because when you're
Sometimes a little
ovulating, it's a little
muskier.
different. Yep.
Dr. Emily,
Shower.
let me
Take a
ask you-
shower before.
it ain't
No,
the
I know, you got
shower.
it. It's true.
It's the time of the
It
month.
changes at different times of month. Like when you're ovulating, it's definitely different. When you have your period, it's
Dr.
different.
Emily, does
Yes.
it matter if the girl's taller, shorter, fatter, thinner,
Nope.
or is it always
Nothing.
in the same spot?
Well,
Is there a way I could tell if a chick has whack pussy before I'm like talking to her? Because I
No.
feel like sometimes I put in all this work and she's got this big ass pussy and I'm like, what am I doing here?
no, I don't think you can. There's no like indicator like they used to say like a guy's shoe. You can tell by his
Can
penis.
you tell? Can
no,
you tell
none
my?
of that shit
Can you
works.
tell my dick size?
No, I cannot.
Damn.
Nothing. I can't. It doesn't work that way. There are no.
How does it work? There's no telltale signs.
I wish there was, I wish there were. And I wish there was like I have three iPhone apps, and I was like, I should make a G-spot locator app. How cool would that be if you could be like, do, because it is different in every woman. So I'm just telling you the general vicinity. Like you put fingers in towards, go to my website, sexwithemily.com. I've got lots of.
So Adam in St. Louis needs to find it first with his fingers,
Yeah.
and then abuse it with his dick.
Exactly. Find it that way with your two fingers,
it's in
and
the
you put
same
pressure
spot.
on it.
Woman.
No, it's not. Well,
my
the
God.
same vicinity. The same vicinity.
You got all that dick and can't find the fucking G spot, man.
Listen,
what the fuck?
it's not going to be in her ass, I'll tell you that, but it will be in the upper 2/3. Like if you stick your fingers in towards her belly button, going towards it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like two fingers in, curved. How do I
Right.
come hither motion towards her butt? So yeah,
Right.
it's in that area. But here's the thing: if a woman is aroused, you're more likely to find it. So she might like if you go down on her, she's a clitoral orgasm.
Eat that pussy,
Then
son.
eat that pussy. She's more likely to
Like
be
it's breakfast.
engorged, like all the blood rushes, and then it's easier to find her G spot once she has a clitoral orgasm.
So hit the quit.
Bye, motherfucker. No,
Go to my website, okay?
All
Just
you had to do is
Google
say,
G-spot
okay,
on
Adam.
Sex with Emily, because I have it's 10 years of content, and it's all about the G spot.
But wait,
All right, so
wait
what
a
is?
minute,
All right, so the G. Well, hold on a second. Hold on. All right, so so it's in her foot. No.
Okay.
Oh man, same place, same general vicinity, but like even the clitoris, right? Some women it's bigger, smaller, it's hidden, comes out a little bit, but it's always in the same general area, like the top of her labia, like it's
Yeah.
but it's
Every clit's different, but
Every
it's you
yeah,
kind of
you kind of know where it
you
is.
kind of know where to find it.
Exactly.
Well,
All
wait
right,
a
so
minute.
if the
I'm sorry. Oh, damn. I was gonna say a quick question. Is it good not to eat pussy, or do you have to eat pussy to get the woman aroused?
It depends on the woman, but I think you got to see. Some women don't like it. To be honest, if you're not into it,
For
find a
real?
woman who doesn't like it. Yeah, there are women who are like, actually, they say they experts like myself that women who are really orgasmic sometimes don't like it because it's too intense and they don't like it. Or some women are just, it doesn't feel good to them. Maybe they're insecure about it.
They're
They
a
don't
little
think you
uptight
really
about
want to
that
be there.
pussy, yeah.
Yeah, but some women friggin' love it. And if a guy isn't into it, like for me, I'd be like, game over. Like, you don't like it? Like, why am I going down on you? But there's other things you can do. You can use your fingers. You can use toys. But yeah, I mean, if she wants you to do it and you're not into it, then it's not going to work. But I'm telling you, plenty of women don't want it. I don't understand those women. No, it
Those
doesn't.
women are fucking stupid.
I didn't
but
know.
whatever.
Exactly.
I didn't
And you got to
know.
spend some time there, man. It's not like two licks, and then you go back up. We're like, what the hell did you just
Oh,
do?
you gotta
Like,
go down.
You got to settle down, settle in. You got to settle in.
All right, so up top is the G spot when you're going the little cum head there.
Exactly. So
All
your
right.
two fingers inside
But no,
towards
no,
the
no,
pelvic.
no. That's fuck that. You already explained
Okay.
it to him. We're going forward.
Right. Pelvic.
All right,
mus-
so that. All right, but then if you have her finger and then you point down where it's like, there's all this room down there. Like there's all this new pussy all down. If you're
Right.
going down and do, if you do the G-spot thing in the other direction. What the fuck is that? What part of the pussy is that, Emily?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Let
So
me
you're
show
going
you
down.
on you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Let's do it. Let's do a hands-on thing
Turn
here.
music down.
No, it's all right. So you're going like this, and then
Right.
you kind of jab. If you jab your fingers down southwest and then curl in, it's almost like the back of the pussy.
Yeah, that can feel good for women too.
Is
There's
there,
like
is there a
C
name
spot.
for that? Is that it? Is that the C spot?
There's like different spots that feel good for different women. Yeah.
All right, what is it? Tell me about the C spot. Everyone's concentrating
Honestly,
on the G spot.
I know it's actually I don't even want to say that that's what it is because not every woman can even find it. But when you go down, really, that's just her vagina. Like that's just parts of her vagina. I don't want to get in. The C spot can be another area that's actually deeper inside, like
Yeah,
more
that's
towards
where
the
I-
urethra.
yeah,
That's
that's
like
where
a
I be.
C spot. Yeah.
That C spot.
And that C spot can be stimulated as well. And women can have like a blended orgasm where they're having like, you know, their entire body shaking and her G spot stimulated, C spot, clitoris, you know, all that. And it goes off and your whole body's like, "Rrr."
Let's go to D in Cali. D.
Hello?
What's up?
Hello? Hey, Jude. What's up, Jude? What's up, Sear?
Hey.
What up, man?
Hi, doctor. My question was kind of similar to what you guys were talking about. It's I can't really get my wife off orally. It's like crazy.
Okay. Can you get her off other ways?
Was she
Yeah,
molested?
I don't know.
At what age was she abused? Okay, so, but does she have orgasms?
Excuse me?
Does she have orgasms?
Yeah, from sex, just regular sex, but not like when I go down on her. It's like a mystery.
Okay, so that sounds like she has G-spot orgasms then, right? And not clitoral? Because right? So has she ever had a clitoral orgasm on her own?
I think I've done it to her before, like just around the time when we first met. But like these days, going down on
Faked it.
She might have faked it. Well, listen, dude, if you're married, she should be able to. Does she direct you?
No, she doesn't. She's never been vocal, like really, as far as telling me what she likes and where she wants.
Okay,
to
well,
go.
have you ever asked her?
Yeah,
Babe,
kinda,
I'm
like,
down here. I'm putting in the time. What tongue to the left, right, harder, faster, softer, more pressure? Use your fingers. Hey, if
won't say
she's
that.
do you ever put your finger? Well, you got to ask her.
You got to put.
This is what drives me. This is what I understand.
No one's talking.
Communication is lubrication, people. Talk to your partner about
So is
sex.
spit if you need in a
No
pinch.
spit,
and
not
blood.
that. No,
doing
blood,
that
yeah,
tonight.
true. Dude, just ask her, be like, babe, I'm into this. What feels good? And she should know if she's masturbated. She'll be like, oh, actually, it's the upper left quadrant of my clitoris. Dude, put your tongue here.
You know what
Yeah.
I would do? And tell me if this is a bad. I wouldn't
You
even.
bring in an animal?
I-
No.
Not for my wife, for my mistress. This is what I would do, Emily. And you tell me if you like this idea or not. I probably would just be like, hey, look, babe, I noticed that you're not busting nuts. This is not even about sex right now. You lay down on the bed. I'm going to go ahead and do some things and you tell
Right.
me what works. You tell me what doesn't. So there's not even pressure that we have to have a good time during sex. This is just pre-sex. Let's just figure shit out.
Okay, let me tell you something. That brings me to the next thing I bought you because first of all, orgasm shouldn't be the goal, and I get that it is, but if you just are like, babe, I just want to please you, I have this massage candle. Do you know what this is?
It's a massage candle.
Okay, so it's a regular candle. Like, look at
Like
it. It's
with
beautiful
fire?
from France. Yeah, but it turns into, smell it. It's not wax. It turns into the most, it's coconut oil, soybean oil.
Yo, this shit smell like I want to eat it.
Dude, you light it. After 5 minutes, you blow it out and you pour it on her and you give her a massage. And it's like, it's not messy or hot or waxy or sticky. You will not burn her. It's just like oil.
I tried to do that one time with I microwaved
don't
some
use
honey.
wax.
It was like torture.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I
This
felt like
does
a red
not,
dick.
this will not burn you. Here. And
is
then
this,
it's
Emily
called
and Tony?
EmilyandTony.com. Use code Emily for 20% off or something like that. But
Is this your shit right
yeah,
here?
that's my shit.
Who's Tony?
Tony's my business partner from Michigan.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This
and-
shit smells really good.
right? It's
Usually I
vanilla.
don't like edible fragrances, but
Yeah.
because it reminds me of strippers. But this
yeah, no,
smells
these are
classy.
from France. Like these candles are like $38. I mean, they're like really high end. And
Yeah,
it's
this
all
ain't no hoe
vegan.
shit.
No, that's good
Vegan.
shit. Dude, what the hell, right? No, it is
No-
made out of
no
beeswax.
bees
though.
were harmed?
No,
Oh.
there was a bee.
I
So
guess
it's not
it's
really
not
vegan, but
vegan.
this is vegan.
It's gluten-free, though.
This is vegan. This is the other thing for you. But so
What is
these
that?
candles. But let me just finish on the massage
Okay.
thing. You don't have to buy my candles, whatever. But let me tell you why it feels good just to massage her and take sex off. Be like, babe, it's about your pleasure, so she can relax. Because for women, if we're stressed at all and we're thinking about like work, our phone's going off, like our brain is our largest sex organ. So you get us to relax and you're like, babe, I'm giving you a massage. I'm lighting candles, playing music, rubbing you with some oil. She'll be aroused all over. Like you can, play with her all over and then be like, okay, she'll be so turned on and keep teasing her, like almost touching her, like touch her a little bit against her like clitoris, but then go back, flip her around.
Like
and
in
then
those
you go
porno
down.
movies where the massage therapist massages her and then fucks her.
Hot. I don't know. Why isn't there happy endings for women?
I would
Only
totally
in
do
porn.
that. I would totally happy ending people.
Yeah, I've been talking about that with my friends. I'm like, why can't we just go do that?
Why don't you just fucking tip the goddamn Thai ladies? I'm sure, like, yo, they're not gonna turn down $40.
know.
$40
No
is
shit, they're like, I'll figure
$40.
this out. Yeah,
Yeah, just they know what to
right.
do.
maybe.
Yo, they be doing some shit to my dick where I'm like, it shouldn't feel good, but it does.
What, like prostate stuff? Do they stick their?
Nah, they don't do the fucking. I don't.
You're not into that?
I got hemorrhoids. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Aside from everything, just
Right. Stay away from your ass. I got
yeah,
it.
just like I'm a bit But they do this shit where it's almost like picture like a tea party. You know how you would hold your tea with the two fingers? She just does that over your dick, like like mad fast, and you don't want to come, and then they just punk a nut out of you.
What is she? So she
just goes mad fast and just hits the base of your little mushroom head.
Oh, right, because it's the perineum. So I mean, it's the frenulum.
Yep.
So under the tip of the penis, on the underside of the penis, right, right underneath the tip is the most sensitive part. It's called the frenulum, and that's where all the nerve endings hit in the penis. And I don't know what guys are always going up and down their shaft. It's like spend some time there on the perineum where your masseuse did, and that feels really good too. And that's for women. It's great, tips for like blowjobs, hand jobs. Like,
Yeah,
spend
work
some
that
time-
motherfucking
Work
head,
that
girl.
shit. Don't keep doing the same stuff. Use your hands, use your mouth, keep wet, be enthusiastic.
Work that head to death.
Well, let's play a song, and then you can come back with. We got a bunch more people that want to get through.
Awesome.
Sex with Emily. I feel like I've learned so much.
Oh, I'm so glad. This makes me feel really good. That's what I'm here for.
All right, hey, what's your Twitter?
It's at Sex with Emily, and Instagram is also at Sex with Emily.
Bam, follow her right now, y'all.
Follow me. I followed you last night. What else? It's
Follow
cool.
shit out
Oh,
of her,
also
girl.
Facebook.com, if you guys still do that stuff, /Sex with Emily. We have lots of articles, information on there, and it's a fun site. And that's all me.
They still got that shit. Are you on MySpace too?
I don't know if my MySpace is still up. Who
Got
knows?
my MySpace blowing up.
What about Black Planet?
Friendster is big.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Oh wow, friends did that a long time.
Do you remember that shit? Yeah, but Twitter's big, Instagram, the whole thing.
Let's get it.
At Sex with Emily.
Let's do it.
This is the All Out Show on Shade 45.
Shade 45, we got Emily Morse here. What's up, Doc?
What's up?
You're
This
a
is a good
fucking
time.
sex expert.
Yes, I am.
All right,
what
I
I
feel
do.
like you haven't had any curveballs thrown at you yet.
No, I'll take one.
We don't have any.
Oh,
They're all pretty straightforward. I'm a little surprised.
Really?
Yeah, the lack of freakiness of our fucking
I know,
people.
but it's so funny. People are always like, what's the craziest thing you ever got asked? And I just feel like there's like people have the same kind of issues. There's like just a few questions,
There's like 5 things.
Yeah, there's like 5 things. Really. Like, there's nothing that has ever totally freaked me out or that I couldn't, if I can't answer it, I'll say, but really it's like, is my penis too small? Is she not getting off? I come too fast. That's for men. How do I please her? Women want to know why they can't have orgasms during intercourse or why they're not turned. There's mismatched libidos. People get in a relationship. They're like, he wants it all the time. I never want it. Or how do I get my partner to try something crazy? I want a threesome. She doesn't.
Right.
Did I
Those
just
are
cover all this?
Basic. Wait, here's one. Let's go to Tim in North Carolina. Go ahead, Tim.
But it's all good. I want to answer them all. It's important.
Tim.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, Jude Lewis here. I listen to y'all every day. I love your show. Y'all doing the damn thing. You keep me up through work. I appreciate y'all.
You do the damn thing.
Appreciate it. My question is for the doctor. So, my girlfriend was sexually assaulted when she was 15. She doesn't masturbate. She's never been able to have an orgasm. I tried to go down on her. She doesn't reciprocate. So I'm just trying to see if you have any suggestions on how I can go about trying to increase the pleasure for her.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, first of all, she's got to figure it out on her own. So she just won't masturbate because what she's been through, she thinks it's wrong or dirty or, a lot of people were raised
I think it does
back.
anything for her.
She what?
I just don't think it really does anything for her.
Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of women like try it like once or twice. Like, oh, I didn't feel like good. It can take some people a while. Like, I had a best friend in college. She never had an orgasm. She was like 20 and she went away for the summer for like a month for like an internship somewhere. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to masturbate every single day while I'm there for a month. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And it took her like 3.5 weeks till she finally had an orgasm. Like, that's how much time some people have to put in. Use lube, tell her to just start touching. I mean, you could do this with her, but if she's not going to do it alone, if she won't do it alone, but like take some lube, give her a massage, get her relaxed. And most of it for women, like their first orgasm is with the clitoris. And so I would just start with like your fingers, get a toy. Do you ever use like a bullet vibrator or something? Have you ever tried that?
We've never used any toys. We've been dating for a year, and we've only been having sex for 2 or 3 months. It was really.
Have you ever used a therapist? Like,
she might need some help if she's not turned
sounds like
on
she needs
at
like
all.
a cry pillow and a therapist.
Yeah, if
and a
she's-
fucking dial to point what happened on her. Like, it sounds deeper than just a fucking vibrator for this chick.
Yeah, no, okay, so that's true. I just feel like I always go there, but if she still talk about her trauma a lot and she hasn't worked it through, I would say she does need therapy because that stuff doesn't go away.
How did I guess I'm a shallow motherfucker, but like I don't even know how I would have that as my you didn't fuck for 2 months?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you've been with her for a year. She had you on the back burner for 10 fucking months. What are you doing?
How old are you?
Jerking off into a sock every fucking day and crying? Like that sounds awful.
I agree.
Tim.
She has a good heart. She, got a little girl.
There's a lot of good girls with good hearts and some good pussy that'll give it to you. It sounds like she needs to work through some shit.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, he might be the one with her though. But
yeah, I mean, if you love her and stuff, I mean, I definitely think that she needs to work on whatever the issues she has around sex, because the fact that she's even not feeling anything, probably she says, "Oh, I don't feel it." I mean, means that she's just shut off down there, like something. She had trauma.
Is that where it goes, Emily? Is it either like shut off or total whore? Is there any? Because I had a chick that got raped as a teenager, and then she'd come over and I'd have to choke the shit out of her all the fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It can go different ways. It's true. You can just become, more promiscuous, or you can just be shut down completely, like your entire body. Her body and her mind are like not connected at all.
I'd want to go whore if I was a chick.
Right, you're like, I might
whore.
as well have. Hell
yeah, I'd want to go like
you don't
fucking
be shut down
bustos getting ran on me and shit
Totally.
all fucking day.
Right. And then she should go into therapy because, things will be all messed up and she can't have a committed relationship, but at least she's enjoying sex along the way. Yeah, this guy's girl, I mean, the thing is, guys, if she doesn't figure it out on her own, you can help her if she's not going to do it. But it's like women always think man's going to come in and do it for me. And it doesn't happen that way for a lot of women because you got to spend some time alone with yourself. So then you can know where it all happens.
Let's go to Jennifer in D.C. Jennifer.
Hey, what's up?
What up? Go ahead. You're the last one, Jennifer. You got through. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Well, I want you to know I got your book. I'm going to read it this weekend, so I'm really excited for that.
Which one? Emily's book, Hot Sex, or my book, Hyena?
No, you're Hyena.
Bam.
Yeah,
I mean, that's cool, too.
So, Dr. Emily, I had a question. So I'm a squirter, and I squirt a lot. And I feel like some guys think that it's pee, but it's really not.
Right.
And that
it's not.
Why does it smell like a ferret sometimes?
What's that?
Why does when a chick squirts, it smells like a ferret sometimes?
It can smell different ways. It's true. Yeah.
It kind of gives me pause. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
Like, I'll get a squirter, and I'm like, this is fun, but then I'm like, whoa.
Right. I know.
Did I just get pissed on?
I know.
Did I get pissed on?
You didn't.
Did I get pissed on?
You did not get pissed on.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, I'm
you
not
could have
trying
gotten
to be
pissed on.
Intimidating or anything with it,
No, I know. Some guys are totally into it. Here's the thing.
I'm not
intimidated.
Urine. It's just a hell of a cleanup.
It is. It's such a
You got to
pain.
lay down towels.
Lay down towels. Seriously, it's such a pain. I know, but it's like the periurethral glands, and so that's what it is. It's not urine. There might be traces of urine in it, but it is a completely different fluid that comes out. It is not pee. It's clear. And it just happens when you hit G-spot, right? Like it happens when he's going against your G-spot. That's where the squirting comes
feels
from.
Fucking amazing, but I just
Exactly.
Yeah, because some guys I think were maybe scared off by it, but
Well, then you know what? Those are not the guys for you.
Yeah, those guys are bitch made.
The guys who are freaked out by your period or by squirting or by anything you do and they're not happy with however you look, smell, taste, whatever, then guess what? Not your guy. Dump him.
You let them
There
know
are
you
guys
fucked
who are
that
gonna be into
nigga
it.
up.
All right, I appreciate it.
Then you squirt on them.
Yeah, don't worry about not intimidating. You go live your full sexual potential and have a good time. I'm glad you're squirting and having orgasms.
I've been avoiding this. I've been avoiding this squirter because it was just, it was just such a fucking crazy cleanup. But you've inspired me to just lay down towels.
Lay down towels.
No, because I was like, yo, man, I
You know
thought
what's
she
gonna
wet my
happen.
bed. I was
Right.
like, smells way.
Yeah, and you can get
Gamey.
waterproof. You could right, and it could get through to your like mattress and stuff. So you could even get like a waterproof mattress cover.
Dude.
They even make in sex.
Like really, I it's gotta get that
I'll
deep.
give
I
you
gotta have
some
a bedwetter thing.
Sport Sheets. Sport Sheets is a brand that makes like sport sheets, like sheets for squirters. There's all this stuff on the market. Lay down a bunch of freaking towels.
I'm just going towel route.
Yeah, like 3 of them.
Okay, it wasn't piss. All right, so I'll call her back
But
up.
it still can smell, have an interesting odor.
I don't care about the odor.
Towels.
I just was like, yo, man, did this chick just wet? I'm like, I got a towel.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
standing
change
on my
sheet.
bed trying to sop it up. And I'm like, did she just piss my fucking bed?
No. Just be like, babe, hold on. Gotta get some towels. Psh, lay them all down. You're set.
And then
done.
I got to smell her for the rest of the fucking forever. You know what I mean? It's like that.
I
It's like
know.
the sex doesn't go away. Like
Do they all? But does every
no,
time?
not
This one in particular.
this one. I smashed one time. It was the first time. She squirted all over the place, which is usually hot, but it was just a little musty,
Right.
musty. It was like I fucked a deer, you know. And then and then I had to smell it for the next day.
Right, because it
It's
gets
just
into
a
your
lot.
sheets. Yeah, it is a lot.
It got into the mattress.
Get those big beach towels, the ones that like you
That's what
know.
I'ma do.
Remember, like
I'm gonna get a chamois cloth.
totally do it.
What if I make her wear a diaper while I fuck her? What if I
She-
cut a hole in a diaper and fuck her through that shit?
Yeah, I'm sure she'd be super psyched about that. But it's actually not a bad idea.
That
But that's
sounds
kind of like
that kind of made my dick hard.
it did. I love it.
It kind of
Dude,
made.
whatever turns you on.
Oh,
make,
yeah.
make her hard too, you know.
damn.
She might get a, clit boner.
All right, tell everybody. Thanks for sitting in with us.
It's so fun.
People loved you. The phone line's blowing up.
Love it. Okay, I'm Emily. I have a podcast called Sex with Emily. It's free. You can get it on iTunes. If you don't listen to podcasts, which you should, you can listen through the Podcast One app. iTunes has a free app for it. And on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, it's all at Sex with Emily. Send me your questions. Listen to my show. Tell your friends. Thanks for having me on.
It's great to see another motherfucker 248 crush that shit.
That's right, baby.
Go ahead. That's Emily Morse. Listen to her, read her, check out the book Hot Sex. She's got a gang of fucking awesome products.
Oh, yeah, I didn't give you the Down Under Comfort keeps your balls fresh and dry. I'll give that to you.
Oh,
you for the
shit.
Balls fresh and
You
dry
guys are
thing.
going to die about this, but I'll tell you off air. You can tell them later.
All right. Boom, there it is. Thanks, Emily.
Thanks.
This is the All Out Show on Shade 45.